Christian schools are okay, they're smaller.
Yeah, a lot of them are.
And they have less resources.
Yes.
To say it like that.
Yeah.
And
most of them
less opportunities. And when you're watching NFL, you never see anyone from a Christian school except for BYU. and yeah. So there's less opportunities.
Okay.
And that's a problem.
Okay.
So why isn't that a problem? They're going to have less Bunsen burners in science class and not as many rulers and
not as many rulers and erasers.
Rulers
Man,
yeah.
they don't even have paper out there.
They're still going to have chalkboards instead of dry erase boards.
Yeah, and forget smart boards.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, they definitely don't have those.
Yeah, and they're still writing with pencils. Like, what are these people?
Right.
Yeah.
They're still stuck on those number 2 pencils. Yeah. Man, I mean, that's I've seen Christian schools of all sizes. I've seen them that are really large, actually.
Okay, I was time to address that.
Okay.
The ones the ones that you're talking about, I've seen Christian schools of all sizes.
Right.
Yeah, but they cost $70,000 a year for their kid to go to. They're not accessible to anybody except rich Christians.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So those don't
unless
count.
They're handing out scholarships for athletics.
Right.
We won't get into that.
Right. So those don't count.
Okay.
So the rest of them.
Right. All right.
The bottom 99% of them.
All right. So, all right. So I agree that it's like the smaller Christian school is not going to have every opportunity that a public school has.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. But I don't think that you have to find all of those activities just within the confines of school. So, then I'll hit a few different areas. If my kids are doing athletics, they're allowed, they can do athletics outside of school. Okay. And then if you get into high school level, let's say, and, then I think, well, I was going to say for homeschooling, but we'll pause on the homeschooling part. Mm-hmm. But
all these questions, they're going to be worse when we get to homeschool.
I can't wait. And so I do think there's less opportunities, like for sure. And I know some of the schools are smaller, and so maybe they have, they don't have all the sports offered or those kind of things. And parents have to make that judgment call of, are they going to send the kids to the private school? And that's not going to, if that particular private Christian school is not going to have athletics, are they okay with that? The kids okay with that? And so I just think up through middle school, kids can keep playing sports outside, outside of school. And the same thing can be said for band, for choir, for musicals, for drama. There's so many community activities now that you can be a part of. And so I just don't think everything has to be done under the umbrella of school. But let's be honest, but are you losing opportunities? I think especially in the high school level,
yes,
like private school versus a public school in high school. So private Christian school versus a public school at high school level. Yes. Like you may not have ROTC programs. You may not have marching band programs. You may not have some of the athletic programs. Like that's true. And so I guess it just depends on what parents and kids are valuing.
That was a better answer.